Hey y'all, Anson here from Ivey.forge and Homestead. So today, we got a challenge. Alright, welcome back into the shop. So, what we got going on today is a mallet challenge. I actually have two different size mallets that I'm going to be doing. So with this, I actually found these. I don't even think I paid maybe a couple bucks for both of them. Okay, so whenever you go into like a reclaim store or, consignment or antiques, all kinds of stuff, always be on the lookout for stuff like this because it's a hammer, but it's missing the head, right? So these actually have a threaded insert that fits a bolt. So I had washers on this one. I'm going to do something a little fancy with this one. This will be a different project that I'm going to do for myself. This one, the big one, is actually part of this challenge. And I'm actually going to have this as a giveaway hammer. Yeah. We're almost at 800 subscribers. And I said, hey, what the heck? I hit 800. I'm going to give away this hammer. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, so if you don't know anything about this challenge, you need to go check out my buddy James Duncan over at the Sprinkled Donut Forge. He actually has an entire playlist of this challenge, and it's also with the hashtag that I have in the description, along with the title. Alright, so click on it, go check it out. It's a great challenge. He actually has a really tough decision because he's picking a winner to this challenge, and the winner is going to be getting a prize as well. Alright? So, let's get started. Okay, so in this hammer build, I'm going to actually be using two different types of wood, along with some aluminum. Alright, so here I have what I believe babinga. I know that I had a few different species of wood kicking around. I believe this is some African babinga that I still had sitting around. And then I have some of this. I don't know what this is. I don't know. So I'm not even going to guess at what it is. I really don't know. I do know that it's dense. It's fairly heavy. And this is actually going to be the accent piece next to the hammer. Then I'm going to have an aluminum piece. And then I'm going to have the babinga. All right, so I got the center drill bit taken out, and now I'm going to drill out the other two. All right, since I don't have the center drill bit to drill all the way through, I'm actually going to put this onto a sacrificial, so I'm not drilling into the table. All right, so I got these pieces, got my aluminum. All right, now for this, it's gonna have a bolt going through there, but some of the bolts, so these are really the only 2 bolts that I can find, okay, that match the thread to this. The only other thing I could find were these. They fit perfect. They really do. It's a little big, it's a little bulky. So I got one of 2 options. I can either break off the plastic and use just this, or I can drill this out to allow this to sit in there, because it would need to sit almost flush to ish. All right, so I don't have a lathe that I can chuck this up, but I do have a drill press. Worked out rather well. Let me go get the other one. Alright, y'all, so you saw that awesome technique. Over on the drill press, I've been able to chuck this up, use the file it down, get it to fit into the test board. I've actually done this quite a few times. I've used the lathe, or used my drill press like a lathe. This model actually does lay over onto its side, and it can be used as a lathe. You might see that in some future videos. I've never physically done it with this one yet, but I have done it on other drill presses that are like it. All right, so now I need to get this to fit into here. Okay, as I went to go get this drill bit, I actually found the hardware I was looking for that screws in to the hammer. So a little bit change of plans. I'm still going to be utilizing the same materials, but I didn't have to do that. But you know what? That's all right. We adapt and we overcome, and we work out the problem. We make it happen. I do not have any type of other clamping system for the drill press, not yet. I'm either going to make one or I'm going to buy one. But until now, I just have to use what I got. Never try to hold this stuff by hand. Alright, so here we go. Now we need to put it together. So first I'm going to do a dry fit. Get these put in. That put on. That put on. That's going to look pretty. Alright, so I'm only going to do one of these at a time. I'll go through the whole thing. Put a weight on it. Because this is it's a 5-minute epoxy. And it does go really quick for the most part. That stuff always smells so delicious. Ugh. No, it really does not. Alright, it doesn't take a whole lot of mixing. So I get that. Like that. Get our bolts. I know I'm going to get some squeeze out, which is what I want. But too much. I put too much tape. That's right. I got her. Yeah, 'cause I actually use this same type of epoxy at work, and I like it so much with the projects that we do at work that I went and bought some. All right, and these voids, since I left that void in with um, from drilling it, because I was going to use these other screws. What I'm going to do is come back and actually fill these in a little bit more with a little bit more epoxy after these have cured. All right, good morning, y'all. So, got my coffee. It's the next morning. We have our mallet heads. And now we need to get these cleaned up so they're more of the same thickness of our mallet. All right, so let's head on over to the drill press. All right, so you see I got the drill press laid over onto its side. It's at a 90 degrees. Like I said, this does lay over to have more of a lathe type operation, or I can even run. Eventually, I want to have an extension that I can put into this that is kind of like the flex extension that will go down to a bench that I will have a lathe that this will be able to run that lathe. Okay, but for right now, this isn't ideal. It is in here really good. And yes, I do have safety glasses. All right, so here we go. I got one that's rounded, one that's flat. They look really similar for the most part. And this is actually, this piece was teak. Then I have a piece of, it's a 5860 or 5480 aluminum. I don't know. It's a marine grade aluminum. It was scraps thrown in the trash. Picked them up. All right, and then the face side is the African Babinga. So I'm gonna chuck these up into my drill, sand them down just a little bit, and then I'm going to actually coat these with a little bit of boiled linseed oil. All right. All right, so I'm actually going to use one of my old PT shirts from the Navy. Whew. It's been washed, but a lot of sweat has went into this shirt. All right, so for this hammer, I said that I'm going to be making this a giveaway hammer. So 800 subscribers. Last time I checked last night, I was only 3 subscribers away. So I'm going to be doing this as a giveaway hammer. Comment down in this video that I'm in, or I want to be part of the giveaway, or yes, it's a beautiful hammer. I want it. Okay? And then we'll be doing a drawing. From the posting of this video, I'm going to do a week. Then we'll do the drawing. I'll probably come on live and do a drawing on a Tuesday. Okay? But I'm going to go ahead and throw my touch mark into it. All right, so even though these are still wet, I'm going to go ahead and throw these in. All right, there we go. Hammer's in the bag. All done. It's a beautiful, beautiful mallet. Thank you, James, for the opportunity to put out this challenge for all of us makers to go through and make a mallet for this challenge. And this was an interesting build. It was fun. I've never made a mallet like this. It definitely helps finding this chassis, basically, that allowed me to do this type of build. And I already knew that I wanted to make a mallet like this at some point in time. And once I saw the challenge come out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. So here we go. Here's my entry to the Make a Mallet Challenge from the Sprinkled Donut Forge. Definitely thank you guys for following along. It's awesome. Click that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Click the like if you wouldn't mind. Hit that bell for any notifications. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.